Jack Toledano, all or none, according to Jack. Behind me, you can see a football field. You know what that means? Oh, you ready for some football? Anyway, happier topic. I just recorded an episode or a very serious episode where I was talking about scammers, which, yeah, nothing in life pisses me off more than scammers. So watch out. Anyway, So we just had our turkey. We just had our Black Friday. So here it is, the weekend. Oh, it's late Saturday night. No, actually, it's now Sunday morning. Ooh, it is midnight. It be midnight. Um, so in approximately 13 hours, we're gonna have some more football. Love this sport. Love, love, love it. Even though my Giants are killing me this year, they're sitting at 2-10. Uh, I'm going to I'm going to share really quick, but no PowerPoint this time. First thing we're going to do, we're going to go to the spreadsheet. So as you can see, and I have to bring this a little closer to read it. Okay, so Uh, you have some people, first of all, I don't know if you can see this, we have a bright future. Fucking where? But basically, you have these people that are trying to, these glass half full people. Oh, the Giants have a bright future. They got uh, Jackson Dart. They got Malik Neighbors. They got Cam Scatterboo. You know what? All three are injured. Supposedly, Dart's going to come back Monday night against the New England Patriots, but message to Jackson Dart: take your freaking head, slide more often. Don't take those hits to the head. Only dive forward if the game's on the line. You got to protect yourself. We want you around for a long time. We want you to give us a Super Bowl. Granted, Phil Simms. Um, he had a trying couple of years, but then you know what? By around 1984, 1985, 1986, he finally turned things around for us and had some good years for us and brought us to the promised land. So thank you, Phil Simms. Um, I want that from you. I want that for you as well, Jackson Dart. I think you can be a great leader for this team, but you know what? Unfortunately, the defense has let you down. So Giants did some things. They fired Brian Dable. Uh, when did they fire him? Where was he fired? Oh, yes. Brian Dable was fired after the San Francisco 49ers loss. Fired after week 10. Honestly, I'd have fucking fired him after the Denver loss. Uh, that would have put them at what, 2-5. That's when I would have fired them. You led 19 to nothing after three quarters, and you let Denver back into the game. 33 points in the fourth freaking quarter. How do you do that? Um, so Shane Bowen fired after week 12, which was, yes, after the Detroit loss. You know what? He should have been fired as well. He should have been fired along with. So, first of all, they led 13 to 3. They led 37 to 34 late in the game with 25 seconds left. Uh, what what'd you do? You lied against Dallas. You lied down on the field and you just let them walk right over to you and kick that 64-yard field goal. What the hell, guys? Uh, who knows what the season might have been had you turned it around and won then and there. A very winnable game in Dallas. Um, okay, so you beat the Chargers. You led 14-3 against New Orleans, a team that still, I believe, has only won one game all year. Six turnovers ain't going to cut it, guys. You won against Philadelphia. Philly's starting to show cracks in their model. So they've lost now to Dallas. They lost at home to the Bears. Uh, the Eagles faithful. What happened to Fly Eagles Fly? I'm sorry, guys. I have a couple good friends that are Eagles fans. There's my buddy Steve Buckley, who helps me from time to time with Jethro Tull content. There's my friend Craig Kaminsky, who's a good friend of ours through our Sea of Tranquility connection. Uh, Two good guys that have uh, never so much as disrespected me being a Giant fan and know my hardship. But so I thank you for that, guys, and I do wish your team well, but I think they'll make it to the postseason. But I don't see another. I don't see another Super Bowl in their future this year. Anyway, I digress. So we lost Malik Neighbors out for the season after that. After week four, losing to uh, the Chargers. They won, but they lost Neighbors. That was horrible. They lost Ham Scatterboo after the to the Eagles. The Eagles fans cheered for him and showed him some support. So you know what? Very nice of the Eagles fans. Thank you for that. Still pissed off. I mean, granted, I was not expecting them to. Oh no, that was week 8 where they lost in Philadelphia. Um, I was not expecting them to win in Philadelphia, but it was nice of the Eagles fans to not shit on us there. And we lost a piece of our future. Hopefully, he's back and strong next year. Um, they were never in the game against San Francisco. The game against Chicago, they led 17-7 in the third quarter. They led 20-10 with 10:19 left in regulation. A team that just went into Philadelphia and beat them on their turf. You could have beaten them. What the hell, Bowen? Uh, okay. They brought in Jameis Winston after Dart got the concussion against was it Chicago? Finished that game, but so they brought in Jameis Winston. That's another reason that I'm glad they fired Brian Dable. I mean, Russell Wilson, I have nothing but respect for him, but he's a backup and he's basically a bench coach to the Jackson Dart. And Jameis Winston, I have nothing but respect for you. You've been a team player all year. Uh, you didn't complain about not being given a chance when you probably should have been given a chance. And Brian Dable, you're a moron for not giving Winston a chance. So Winston went in there. He played well against Green Bay. Unfortunately, Green Bay was a better team. They beat us fair and square. Uh, Detroit, we led 27-17 with 12:16 remaining. Uh, at 38 seconds in the half, again, you freaking let them march down the field for a field goal. I mean, come on. Tying field goal ball on the Detroit 6 to start the drive at the end of the game. What the hell are you doing there, Shane Bowen? What are you doing? How are you coaching these guys? How are you teaching these guys? You should never coach another team in the NFL ever again. You just you and Dable destroyed this team. 2-10, disgraceful, unbelievable. So so let's share a different topic. There we go. So the NFL. So let's look at the standings. This is very interesting. You have the New England Patriots sitting at 10-2, whereas last year they weren't even a contender. They're facing the New York Giants this year because both teams were in last place last year. They're facing each other Monday night because both had equal standings. Both were last place teams. And here they are. What are they? 2.5 games ahead of the Buffalo Bills. Jesus Christ. Wow. Uh, my buddy Kiefer, uh, my buddy Kiefer, I'm sorry, I forget your last name. Let's see what your last name is. I'll know by looking on my phone. Where the Kiefer Livingston. Sorry, Kiefer. I'm bad with last names, but we talk a lot about football. Kiefer was very happy that his Bengals upset the Ravens. I think that was the Thanksgiving night game. That's the game that's not in Detroit or Dallas, but Bengals went into Baltimore and upset them, so they stand at 6-6. Game to watch. I think we're going to get this game tomorrow at 4:25 in the northern Florida market. I think we're going to get the Steelers Bills game. That's going to be a big freaking game, and I'm praying, please show us that game. That will be a fun game to watch. Uh, you got the Indianapolis Colts at 8-3. They the can they had a really I was actually in the airport last weekend where I watched that game. Uh, it was the Colts against the Chiefs. Now the Chiefs came back in that game, and here the Chiefs are whining like freaking babies because they lost to the Dallas Cowboys on Turkey Day. What the hell, guys? You let's see. It's Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelsey, and their head coach, whatever the hell his name is. I don't even know, and I don't care right now. But whining like babies because there were some bad calls. But you guys have been benefiting by calls for the last 4 fucking years. So here you sit at 6-6. You got the Denver Broncos ahead of you by 3.5 games. Holy shit. Wow. That's bad. So who does Denver play tomorrow? Let's see. Denver. Who does Denver play? Denver at oh, nice. We get the Denver at Washington game tomorrow night. So that's gonna I mean, granted, the Washington Commanders are slightly less shit than the New York Giants, but shit nonetheless. They sit at 3-8. The Giants are 2-10. The Giants are the only team that's eliminated. You have morons going onto Facebook and saying that, oh, the Kansas City Chiefs are eliminated. No, they're not eliminated. They can still go 11-6 and make the playoffs. They're not eliminated. They probably will not go to the Super Bowl. They probably will not even win their division because let me tell you, those goddamn Denver Broncos are freaking good. Uh, they pull rabbits out of a lot of hats. I mean, you're probably the championship game. You're looking at either New England and Denver or Indianapolis and Denver. Uh, that's going to be your AFC champion this year. Uh, in the NFC, suddenly things are looking a little bleak for the Eagles. You got the Chicago Bears at 9-3. Where the hell did that come from? That's suddenly a great division. In that video short that I put up a week ago, where I was recording in Prospect Park in Brooklyn, where I talk about the top NFC rivalries. Well, Chicago Bears, Green Bay Packers, best rivalry and a renewed rivalry. Uh, Look at them, 9-3 versus 8-3-1. So who do they? Oh, right. So the Bears uh, beat beat the Eagles on Black Friday. So who do the Packers play? Who do the Packers play? Or are they on bye? Oh, nobody's on by. Who do they play? I'm not seeing it. You're killing me, man. Oh, what am I thinking? They already played. They beat the Detroit Lions in a great game on that was the early game. Yes. So back to standings. That was yeah. So both teams have already played. Let's see, when do they play each other next? So let's if we navigate to the Packers schedule. Oh wow. Home game against Chicago next week. Then they're at Denver. Then they're at oh my God, they're screwed. They have a tough schedule. Let's see who the Bears play. Let's look at their schedule. Right. So they're at Green Bay. The home game against Cleveland. That's a very winnable game. Then they're at Green Bay. Then they have a tough one in San Francisco. Then they have a home game against Detroit. Uh, okay, they lost to Detroit early in the season, but but I think damn, they could knock Detroit out of the postseason there. Okay, so let's go back to no, not let's go back to NFL standings. NFC South, that's like the AFC North joke. Who cares? Those teams aren't getting to the Super Bowl. You got the Los Angeles Rams at 9-2, Seattle Seahawks at 8-3, San Francisco 49ers at 8-4. Wow, you got a three-team race there. So I will stop sharing. Uh, Patrick Mahomes, grow up, stop being a baby, take your lumps just like the rest of the league has had to take against you. I mean, talk about the pot calling the kettle black. And then there are those that are saying, oh, they lost because Taylor Swift wasn't at the game and Taylor Swift didn't wasn't entitled to her presidential security at Texas Stadium. Well, Jerry Jones, you did something right. Fuck her. She don't you know what? She should pay for whatever. I mean, granted, she's rich enough to sit in a box, but you know what? You don't like it, stay the hell home. Or only go to Chiefs games. But news flash, you may not be going to the postseason this year. Well, actually, that is one other thing we can look at. Uh, division playoffs. So this is what you have right now. So if the playoffs if the season ended tonight, you'd have New England sitting at 10-2, Broncos, Colts, Steelers. Steelers would round out your fourth seed as your lowest division winner. Uh, Chargers at 5, that would face the Steelers. Jaguars at 6, they would face uh, their division rivals, the Indianapolis Colts. Buffalo Bills would face the Denver Broncos. That would be an amazing game, but I wouldn't plan on the Bills winning a second game. So on the outside looking in right now, you have the Houston Texans, Kansas City Chiefs, and Baltimore Ravens right now. Yeah, Chiefs, they got some freaking work to do. Yeah. Anywho, so let's look at the NFC picture. You got the Rams sitting at the one seed, the Bears, Eagles at number 3, Buccaneers at number 4, Seahawks number 5, Packers 6, and 49ers 7. So you'd have the 49ers visiting the Bears, Green Bay visiting the Eagles. Good game there. Seahawks and Buccaneers facing each other. That's your two. Uh, expansion teams of 1977 facing each other. Interesting. But so that's that's where we stand in the land of the NFL. Um, okay, now I'll stop sharing, and now I'll put myself back. Let's bring. There we go. All right. So that's NFL week 12. So enjoy the games. I know I will. Uh, so being down here with my parents, I'm helping them a lot. They're elderly, so but tomorrow's going to be my day of enjoyment to watch those damn football games. The 4 o'clock game and the 8 o'clock game. Those are mine. I don't know who's playing at one. We'll see. Maybe I'll go to the bar and watch the games. Maybe I'll go to Hooters for an hour or so if my dad lets me. I'm borrowing his car, by the way. This is Jack Toledano. Uh, have a good one, folks. Enjoy the games. And are you ready for some football? Talk soon.